Hello everyone and welcome to our today's lesson in grammar lesson 52 articles to 0 article. And now before we start, let's just remember the two types of articles that we had in the previous lesson. The first type is definite article da, which is used for unique objects, for known references, nationalities to mean the people of that country, adjectives to describe groups of people, for collective nouns, geographical features, and for musical instruments. And the second type, indefinite articles a and an, that are used for general descriptions, people's jobs, and people's characters. And let's remember here that a and an mean one. So 100 means 100. An elephant, it means one elephant. And now the zero article nouns. We sometimes use nouns without any article, and we have 9 cases in which we don't use any article with the nouns. The first, general statements. We have examples here. Cars are not allowed to park in this spot. And the second example, teachers work very hard. Second case with uncountable nouns. Sugar is bad for you because we know sugar is not countable. So we say sugar is bad for you, which is a general word. I usually drink milk. These two sentences are general, but sometimes we say the milk and the sugar. An example here, could you pass the sugar please? We are here pointing to the sugar on a table or in the kitchen or anywhere. Or you can say the milk is in the fridge. So we used the with the uncountable nouns. The third case, the abstract ideas. Abstract means not physical existence, doesn't have any physical existence. It's just like it exists like an idea or thought or concept, like love, beauty, war, and other words. The examples here, love makes the world go round. The second example, war is a terrible thing. And we can use the with war if we are talking about certain specific war that we experienced or we lived, like the war ended 2 years ago. So here we are pointing to a specific war that we experienced. The for example or the for case, the languages. Do you speak Turkish? I'm learning Spanish. We don't say the Turkish or the Spanish. Number 5, the materials. This cup is made of plastic and the jacket is made of leather. And we sometimes say a plastic cup, but here a is used for cup, not for the plastic, not for the material. So we say a plastic cup or a leather jacket. But when we talk about the material, we say we don't use any article. Now the case number 6, the buildings, such as hospitals, prison, bed, class, school, university, college, work, and so on. And some people get confused about using the preposition here, and this may explain the confusion in the prepositions. I mean in or at. When we say she's in prison, we mean that she's a prisoner because she committed a crime. When we say she's in prison. And when we say John is in hospital, we mean he's ill or he's a patient. And they differ from when we say Paul works at the prison. He's not a prisoner, but he works there. It's his workplace. So we used at the same when we say wait for me outside the hospital, or someone is in the hospital. He's not an ill, or we mean here the building itself only. And case number 7, countries, states, and cities. Like Rodrigo is from Peru, we don't say the Peru, and Jean-Claude is from Paris. But sometimes countries that are plural or a group, we use the article the. Like when we say he travels to the Netherlands and I came from the United States. And the case number 8, geographical features such as regions, lakes, islands, and streets. examples here. We visited Lake Como in Italy. He climbed Mount Everest. So Lake Como and Mount Everest are geographical features that we don't use any article with them. And the case number 9, transport, with the preposition by. So we say we went there by train. We don't say the train or a train. And we say I love traveling by boat. And now, as usual, before you go to this page, please take your time to solve the activities in your own book. Then you can check your answers.